Look at that. It really is very pretty, isn't it? It's very pretty indeed. Greetings and welcome back to more Cities Skylines and the wonderful wizarding city of Wizardtopia. Oh yes, that's right, we're back. After a little break, we're back because an update has just been released. The wizarding city now has... well, it has day-night cycles, I believe, along with other things. Now, I haven't actually bought the expansion that was released at the same time, After Dark, which introduces all sorts of new zoning that you can do for leisure activities and hotels and museums and all sorts of cool stuff like that. I haven't got that just yet. I thought I'd just dive in and see what the update brought, see what new and interesting things we could discover. And the most significant is, I believe there is a new day-night cycle, like up there somewhere, should be the sun. Should we go into first... Whoa, okay. First person mode on the side of a cliff. There's the sun. Is it moving? Look, let's put the birdie right in the center of the sun. Is it moving? Is that... oh, it's definitely moving. Look, it's definitely arcing gracefully across the sky. There's not a lot of sun glare off of the sun, but, you know, I suppose I am a wizard, so that's fine. Back into the sky we go. So yeah, I thought I'd just kind of like tool about a little bit. I know there's loads of stuff that I kind of needed to do. Oh, what's going on at the Carcassonne Tower? Crime rate is high. Oh, that's right. Our little secluded village needed services, didn't it? I don't think it has any police or fire. I've got rural stations here. Look, there we go. Rural police station. We'll chuck a rural police station down just to provide some police coverage. Will that go all the way? I think it'll probably do if we put it down here. I think I'd rather have it down here. I suppose it could be up on the hill. Should we put it on the hill? Let's put it on the hill. We'll put it right there. There we go. Look, the police station right on the hill. It's a lovely site for the police to hang out and generally do their business. They can, of course, drive down to the crime-filled Carcassonne Tower and empty it of all of its crimes. Rural fire department. We're also going to have one of these just in case that... Oh, the rural fire department is kind of huge. In fact, the rural fire department is substantially larger than just the firehouse. And in fact, even the fire station is sort of not all that comparable. Right, well, we're just going to build a firehouse then, I think. Do we want it to sort of disturb everybody's peace all the time by tearing around, or should we put it down here where it's only going to disturb most people's peace? We're going to put it there. I mean, I know the police and the fire usually like to hang out together, but not in the secluded village, it seems. In the secluded village, the fire department hangs out down here and the police are elsewhere. So I think there's been some other sort of graphical tweaks and changes. I've had a little tool about in the options, and I did discover I could override some of the presets. I don't know if I could do that before, but like the color correction, I have overridden it for temperate. So there you go. I think it was tropical where we were before. Now, all of a sudden, magically, one might say, it's become temperate. Is the sun getting low in the sky? I think the sun is indeed getting quite low in the sky. Look, we're already getting a bit of an evening sun effect here in the village. Of course, the city all the way over there is probably going to be all sort of brightly lit and city light, fantastic, etc. But will we go over there and check it out? I mean, I probably should get on with other jobs, like rather than just sitting and absorbing the view. We've got a lot of industrial demand, and actually what I think I might do in that... Oh, the sun's setting! Look, the sun's literally setting. We nearly missed it. The city lights are all coming out. Look, you've got like the orange sort of sodium glare of the street lights on some of these roads, and then others have got sort of like a more xeon-y kind of bright white type glow. I guess that's the difference between, what's that, like 4-lane roads and just 2-lane roads? Something like that. It certainly makes it a bit more visually interesting. Look, there we go, from up on high. There's the city. This almost looks like kind of an animal, doesn't it? Sort of crouching down, like that's its back, there's one of its legs, there's another one of its legs, and this is its head with a big eye in the middle. Yeah? Does anybody else see that? Is it just me? I think it might just be me. There's the dire snail, of course, looking somewhat snail-esque, although I suppose it could do with lights on its head, but it doesn't have any. Look, there's a little light illuminating where I'm pointing. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So let's just take a moment to soak up the city then. I mean, let's just cruise around a little bit. Soak up the city by night. Should we go down on the ground? Look. Oh, where am I? It's a bit misty. It's a bit foggy here. So it's that depth of field kicking in and doing weird things. Oh, but look at the lighting. Look at the lighting effects. They do not like being in first-person mode. They do not like being in first-person mode at all. Well, I suppose that's only to be expected. Hopefully a patch will come out for the first-person camera pretty soon to address all of that. So for the time being, let's just stick to the skies, the way the city is meant to be viewed. And it is a beautiful city. Look at this. Ooh, there's something ablaze. Does the fire generate, like, light? I think it does. I think there's quite a noticeable orange glow here. Where are the fire wizards? Fire wizards! Hello, there's a fire here. That looks like an ambulance. That's not really what we need. I suppose this is the slums, and the slums don't have excellent coverage. Diagon Slummy, of course, where no one really cares if their houses burn down, except for the very fine gentleman. And even he doesn't really care, because most of the time, he's responsible. Let's head over to the built-up area, because, you know, this is where cities really shine. Yeah, they shine at night. Yeah, okay, never mind. They do, it's looking very pretty, the city kind of like riding up the hillside here. You got all these commercial buildings all lit up and glowing. I suppose wizards wanting to, thank you, wizards wanting to observe the night sky probably have to get out of the city a little bit, you know, because of all this illumination, but that's not too much of a difficulty. They can always jump on the wizard train. The wizard train can take them all the way out to all sorts of remote destinations, including, of course, the secluded village. Maybe the secluded village will become sort of a mecca for stargazing wizards all about the place. Look at that. It really is very pretty, isn't it? It's very pretty indeed. I do love the day-night cycles, and I love the fact that they released the day-night cycles for free. I think this was awesome. I mean, it would have been so easy, like, you know, other companies, EA, would have just, you know, they would have tried to charge you for this. They would have said, oh no, you can't have the day-night cycles unless you buy the expansion. But no, they didn't do that. They gave the day-night cycles away. They're selling the expansion on its feature set, and actually they're making the expansion more desirable, I think, by including this in the base game, because obviously now you've got it, you're going to want to play with it. You're going to want to, you know, add in the extra buildings and the extra doodads and the extra whatnots, and so on and so forth. So maximum points there for the way in which they've handled their expansion. I am thoroughly impressed. There are companies who could learn from this. I'm not going to name any names, but yeah, it would be good. You know what we're going to do? We're going to start chucking down some industrial, I think, here in the City of the Dead, because there's sort of like this clouding effect off of pollution now. So what I'm thinking for the City of the Dead is to get this kind of like fog haze covering it, which is not going to be very good for the residents, it's true. But if we make the City of the Dead mostly about these kind of cemeteries and a little bit of industry, maybe. I know we said we weren't going to have dirty industry, but dirty industry creates City of the Dead fog, which I think is good, and then we can have other sort of like other stuff in here. So let's do that. Let's chuck down some industry in here. I think we'll do it maybe like sort of in splodges, like sort of here and here and here, maybe like a little bit like that. And then maybe a bit here, just like that, just a few sort of splodges. We'll do the same thing over here. We've got all this like massive industrial demand, so I think it helps. It helps to have a bit of industry going on in the city anyway. We actually, I might not want to have it there because we don't want it to encroach into like the commercial district, do we? But we'll just do it like that. Wrap it around sort of cemeteries and things like that. We can even move maybe move this cemetery. Well, we'll leave it like that. No, actually, we're going to move it again. We're going to move it again. I know we just moved it. We're going to move it again to there because, yeah, it's better there. It's better there. Trust me. Trust me, it is. Good. Fine. This cemetery is not a cemetery, so we can ignore it. So hopefully, as this kind of industry builds up, yeah, we do have some there. We don't really need that bit. We don't want it on the main roads here, really, but we can do like a splodge there as well now that we've moved the cemetery like that. We'll see how it builds up and we'll see how it develops. We can put maybe like odd little bits of sort of commercial, maybe offices. We can mix some offices in. I don't know if people are going to want to go to offices in the City of the Dead when they're right next to big sort of like ugly factories and things, but I guess, you know, it's not going to hurt to try. It's not going to hurt to put a few in. We can put some in on the outer edges here as well. So just like a bit of that sort of stuff. We'll see how it develops. Because I want to get the City of the Dead sort of going, and I think it could look really cool and really kind of eerie at night when you've got this kind of toxic fog over the place. And you know, we'll have a dig around and see what other cool things we can put in from our sort of various mods and stuff. Look, we got this like the Tower of London. Let's put the Tower of London down in the City of the Dead. Maybe like. It just gets plonked just like in the middle of nowhere. Like we can plonk it right there. Pow! Oh yes! It's pretty awesome. It's a pretty awesome... Oh, the sun is rising. The sun is rising! The night has passed. Apparently it doesn't have a road connection and it wants a road connection. No? Oh yes, now it's got road access. I guess that is where it has to connect. Right there, look. Good, alright, so the Tower of London now has road access and is in the City of the Dead, and hopefully we'll be surrounded by a cool, deadly toxic fog very soon. We have new buildings, we have... Oh yes, we also have the working Stargates, look. I got the... It's the Earth Stargate rather than the ancient Stargates that I used before, but I think the idea is you kind of like put it down and then you can actually build like a tunnel network underneath. I mean, where could we connect with our Stargates? Maybe, well, I don't want to kind of, I guess it'd be good for like inner city transportation. So we could have one like here at the hospital, for example. Oh yes, look at that. There we go. The old ancient Stargate there. Maybe I should use the ancient Stargates instead of the Earth ones. Let me know what you think. For now, let's just pop down another one. Oh, is the ancient one also Metro style? The ancient one is also Metro style. Okay, so I do actually have them both already. Should we use the ancient style ones? We will put this down in the City of the Dead, shall we? And have people transported from the City of the Dead. Pow, like that. Oh yes, and then I guess we have to do Metro lines. Yeah, Metro line tool. Have I not unlocked it yet or something? Metro station. What if I put a Metro station down? Does that mean that I can then put the lines down? Maybe like one here. Sorry, folks. It's in the Winding Wizard Wander Way. Metro tunnel. Okay, that's what I need. That's what I need. Look, so we go Metro tunnel to here. Yes, that's right. And then we go Metro tunnel from here to... Where was the hospital? There. That's it. That's it. Exactly. That is exactly it. Do we need this to be a circle? I don't think we do. And now we just go create a new line from here to here to here, back to here, and back to here. Job done! Ah yes! Straight away we have a metro running under the city now, connecting... Oh look, the Stargate. The Stargate is not actually animated, unfortunately, which is a shame, but, you know, we can pretend that it's animated, and then we will be happy. There's the Earth Stargate. Is anyone using it? Is anyone entering? No? I guess not. Blackout? Blackout? Surely not. Surely the city has plenty of power. I would have thought it had plenty of power anyway. We've got the hydro dam, don't we? Yes, we do. We've got the hydro dam down here. Now, I did experiment with moving it up here when I was messing around a little bit, not recording, and it was kind of okay. It didn't, you know, I couldn't get it to actually flood anywhere. So I don't think there's any point in actually moving it. As fun as it would be to try and flood places, it turned out to be somewhat impossible. And what you actually wind up with is it kind of dries up this river, and it just looks kind of horrible. So I think we'll just leave it there. I think it's fine there. Building is burnt down. We don't really mind. The child exclusion zone. This can be switched here, look. 22% full. Emptying. Okay, I think the Hobo's garbage empire seems to be fine and seems to be running itself just fine. So, yeah, the other thing I was going to do was treatment plants, wasn't it? I was going to put in water treatment plants. Let's do that so that we feel like we've made some sort of progress today beyond simply toxifying the City of the Dead. Now, I could put them, like, here, I guess, right next to the old stuff. Is that doable? I think it is, look. It might encroach a little bit on... Would people want to live next to these treatment plants, though? Look, there's a big kind of ugly... circle around it, which kind of implies that it will be bad, so maybe we could move it downriver a little bit. I could maybe even... I quite like it being in Hedge Wizard's Bottom. I mean, I like the idea that Hedge Wizard's Bottom is, you know, the effluent outflow pipe for the city. If we put it just here, look, there we go. We put, how many do you think we'll need? Like 2 maybe? Should 2 do it? We need to connect the pipes up. Oh yeah, we got like water towers and stuff as well now. All sorts of cool things. And wells! Did I put a well down? I don't know if I put a well down. I need to put a well down. Because, well, I do. Get it? Did you get it? Because, well, I do. Yeah, okay, never mind. Fine! Connect that up. It also needs electricity. Can we... I guess we can run some electricity along the side of the power line, along the side of the railway track here. Can't we? Maybe here, like that. There we go. They don't actually need road connections, so we'll just assume that residents of Hedge Wizard's Bottom can take a nice leisurely stroll down the coastline here if they need to work at the sewage treatment outflow pipes. And that's it. Should we just turn these off? Can we do that? On off. Yeah. Look, if we just turn these off for now and just check that we don't actually need them, because I don't know if 2's going to be enough. 2 does, like, each one does have 4 pipes, so I would hope 2 will be enough, but frankly I've got no idea. So we'll do that. So there we go, we have done something today. We have turned off the old sewage outflow pipes and put in a lovely new water treatment. Uh-oh, it's not enough, look, it's not enough. We did another water treatment plant. Quick, smart. Water treatment plant. We'll just chuck it down next to it like that. Look, there we go. And then we want more pipes. Like that. Is 3 enough? Tell me 3 is enough. Come on, disappear. Oh, look at them all! Look at them all! People have just got sewage pouring up out of their toilets, and when they turn the tap on, they come on to have a bath, they turn the tap on, and just raw sewage flows out into their bath. But it's okay, look, we have now fixed it. The magical engineers of Wizardtopia have done what needs to be done. There's a criminal here. Look, there's a criminal at M&H Clothing. It's alright, the Wizard Cops 90210 have dealt with it. It actually is from the Wizard Cops 90210 as well. Look at that. Where are you? Where are you going? I want to follow you. Here we go. We are riding on board with the Wizard Cops 90210 as they tear back towards the city, the old city. That, I think, is the hexagram of commerce, if I'm not very much mistaken, which I possibly am. There is the Hobo Wizards, like, domain over there on the right-hand side. We're whizzing past these blurry vehicles, siren blaring, tearing back towards town. There's our wind spirits, quietly whirring away, providing power to the city. We're passing the farm, the farming district, Flamestrike Fields, of course, is what it's called. Oh, I've missed this place. I've missed Wizardtopia. It feels like ages since I played this game. Actually, it's not all that long, but nonetheless, it has been a week or 2, so it's good to be back. I think I'm going to try and keep putting out an episode or 2 of this a week. It's a little bit like difficult sometimes to think of new and interesting things to do. Oh, uh-oh. I don't know what's happened. I've lost the police car. Where is the police car? The police car is here. The police car has actually stopped, look. Oh no, I've just paused it. That's what's happened. There we go. The police car is moving on, now at double speed, doing its patrols. Very good, right there in the hexagram of commerce. Lovely jubbly. So yeah, I think we'll continue to do odd episodes of this from time to time. I definitely want to make sure that the the City of the Dead is sort of like fleshed out and completed to my satisfaction. So I think we'll focus on that quite extensively in the next episode. I want to keep building out the downtown area here as our demands permit. We do have sort of some growing demands here. I think we'll see quite a bit more of that if we build out a fair amount of industry here in the City of the Dead. So look, the sun's setting again. The sun is setting again. The city's coming to life at night. And maybe I will go out and I will buy myself the expansion. Who knows? I'll have to think on that one. It's only £10, which is pretty cheap. And if I wind up playing the game quite a bit and recording episodes, then I'm sure it'll be well worth it. But for now, and indeed until then, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I have been Weird Wizard, and I will see you later.